musical debuts tonight in Madison. It's called Comet Boy.
It is a very personal story for songwriter Jackie Bradley. Our Michael Bruno goes backstage to find out what makes it so personal.
The story is about my journey with a very good friend who suffered bipolar disorder and depression.
It's about two friends, and the first friend meets the other through happenstance. She wants to make her own music and record her own CDs, and so she goes out and seeks a producer.
His name's Jay Leckler, and they struck up a friendship through working together. And their friendship continued to blossom, and they had all sorts of adventures around the city of Madison.
Did you write it recently or late at night after some crazy outing? It's not written exactly like a play where there is some dialogue in it, but mostly it's monologue. And like you said, stream of consciousness. He titled the album, All the Lights Are Green Except the One I'm At. And that one's red. An epically long title, but one offering an insight into Comet Boy's complexity.
And they kind of go on their own journey together, as you do in life, and then, unfortunately, the journey stops, as sometimes friendships do, but only because life went transcending to another place.
That ended, unfortunately, in the suicide of the young man. But the relationship itself is part of the story. It's that whole story of his life and their life together, and then her life after.
I believe it was about a year after his death that I was still struggling to make sense of it, and so I managed to write a CD called Comet Boy, and never really expected it to go further than that. And then it's just been simmering ever since, and this is the year for Comet Boy to streak into our city.
And Michael's here now. You're the director of this piece.
I am honored to be the director of this piece. It's really timely. Suicide is it's an epidemic that's happening in the country right now, and it coincides with National Suicide Awareness and Prevention Week.
So it's a fundraiser as well.
It is a fundraiser. It's for the Bandana Project, which was started a couple years back. A University of Wisconsin-Madison student distributed green handkerchiefs, kerchiefs, that people wear, and to tell people that they were available to talk about suicide or prevention, just have somebody in ear to listen to.
And Jackie did the play and the music?
Yes, she originally wrote the CD, and it was a collection of songs that she wrote about her experiences and about Jay, who's Comet Boy. And then we decided that we should make this into a play and have more awareness with it, and so we collaborated, and she wrote the play, and now we're directing for a one-night-only show tonight.
One night only at Brinks Lounge at 8 o'clock tonight, so people can come to the door.
Yes, there are some limited seats available tonight.
$10 donation.
That's correct.
And maybe somewhere down the road, Comet Boy will come streaking back.
We're hoping that he has enough of a life that'll come back again maybe next year soon.
All right, next week.
Next week, it's the Book of Mormon at the Overture Center.
Okay.
A little lighter fare.
Yes.
Ding dong.
Have a good weekend.
You too. Thanks, Michael. See you next week.
We'll be right back with a final check of your forecast.